Hey, this is Shawn Powell. If you don't know who I am, I'm 46 years old. I did restaurants here in North Carolina for 26 years. I was able to get free from a job May 7th of 2015, so online business is all I do for a living. This is my little boy right here. His name is Adam, and that's me in the picture. This is an ad I made yesterday. I just wanted to show the kind of commissions that you can make and the reactions that you get when you get $1,000 email. Just like this one yesterday from one of my members, Miss Janelle, that came into the business with me. And this is my little boy at Christmas time with me surprising him. Matter of fact, it was a little bit before Christmas. I gave him this game right here. He'd really been wanting for a while, and he wasn't expecting it. So I actually video recorded him coming into the room, and when he finally figured it out. And this is me supposedly showing the same kind of reaction, pretty much, with just by getting emails on a regular basis saying I've just made $1,000. The businesses I'm going to talk about, y'all, to let you know, I've done several different type of businesses. I've learned a lot since I came in online business. I was very active right from the get-go, took a lot of action. I did really well in every business I had been in, to be perfectly honest. But there is a certain things that you do learn by applying action in different businesses. And number one thing you got to find, is going to be finding a business that you believe in, that you can apply action to, become a beacon for it, get over your hangups so that you can get out and get seen and get heard. Once you become that person, basically any business that you believe in, you can make it, to be honest. What I'm really going to be teaching you more than anything, y'all, is the fact that even though when you're doing that, there are certain businesses you can get into where the money may not still be there. I was putting in over 300 people a month into a business, yet I was still barely paying the bills. And that's amazing. When I'm number one on the leaderboard, for a business that I was really excited about and I believed in, I was making a big list for myself. I grant you that, y'all. That was absolutely incredible. But the money still wasn't there. And you can find the right kind of business where I don't have to have 30 people a month in comparison to what I was doing 300 putting into a business that would change your life. And that's some of the things that I learned just by going from one business, doing my homework in another business and making sure that it was the type of business I wanted to be in and something I can really get behind and run with. There's going to be two businesses particular that I'm going to be talking about. One is actually called Power Lead Systems, y'all. And if you haven't ever been to and seen my sales funnels, this is an older landing page right here, but it's really worked well for me. I have gotten a lot of people to sign up through this link itself, so it really works for me. I like it to be very personal. I like for people to connect directly with me, so I always put me in the landing page so they have someone to connect with. And I've learned over the years, y'all, just by something as simple as that, giving them someone to connect with, even if they're going to a sales page that's not you, at least it gives them the chance and the ability to learn who you are. And that's been priceless. Secondly, y'all, if they get a chance to connect with you, often you'll get a real email in the process, which is priceless compared to most of the times, being able to go through and somebody just put in some kind of junk email just to go through it and they don't really care. So I have learned just by ratios alone, giving them someone to connect with that's being sincere, showing they believe in the business is the way to go in the landing page. So almost every one of my landing pages, which if you come into either business with me, with Power Lead Systems, or the other businesses I'm about to show you as well, you are going to get access to these. And I've got 20 landing pages where I'm in almost every one of the videos. So I'm giving these people someone to connect with. But in time, y'all, it'd be great if you wanted to make videos that people can connect with you with before they come through and see, any kind of business. I think that's a huge plus in a little tip that'll help a lot of y'all right there. Okay, sales funnel itself, because I like to brand myself and I bust my butt in every business I ever get into. I have credibility to some degree. I have a lot of success. So I usually like to explain the businesses myself inside the sales funnel itself. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm introducing me and my little boy here at this point. It's me down here in the corner right, just like I am now, talking about the business. And this right here, I just recently put in 2 days ago. I wanted to change it up a little bit. I added this right here, did some changes into it. And the cool thing is when I make changes here, everybody gets the same changes to, they're using their share codes and stuff like that to actually, for the businesses. So it's a really good way of I can try things, see if it works. If I notice there's a difference, maybe in ratios or something like that, then I will go out and make those changes for everybody so they get a chance to see it. These are some of the people that's in some of the businesses with me. This is me making $40,000 in 30 days in the business I'm about to show you in just a second. And again, there's me and my little boy sitting here. The reason this picture means a lot to me, y'all, is because when I first got in online business, I got free from a job in the first 6 months, and that wasn't normal. It's just me and my little boy. I was working a lot of hours in the restaurants, and for half the week, you couldn't even be home because of me working 40 hours every 3 days, every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And it just gave me a lot of motivation to want to go ahead and do something, not just for me, but for my little boy. And, so I was motivated to do, to really get online business and get it rolling. And I think that's really had a lot to do with my success right from the get-go. But this right here, the reason this video or this picture right here is so sweet to me is because most of the time, y'all, I was the one behind the camera, so I didn't have many pictures of me and my little boy. And I was making so many YouTube videos right from the beginning when I first got in online business because I was so excited and I understood that people connecting with me was the answer. So I would sit there at my kitchen table, which is right over there, and I had my little phone and on a little $4 stand, and I'd sit there and do a video. And my little boy saw me doing it all the time. He wanted to be part of it. So I put him up there, on my lap when I was doing the video. When it was over, this was him waving goodbye. And it was just a sweet video, and so I took a couple of screenshots from it. And to be honest, I didn't have many pictures of me and my little boy back then, not together. So it really meant a lot to me, and I put it up there. This was about the same week, y'all. This was in 2015 when I got free from a job right here. So that really, is kind of a point for me from where things changed also. And my little boy, y'all, I don't know if you know this or not, but me being home from the time he's 7 to the time he's 11 years old right now is incredible. He's turning 12 next month, y'all. And I've been home, dad, every day with him is priceless. And y'all, that's, to me, when I got in online business, that's what I was looking for. I wanted freedom. I wanted a way out. I had 26 years, y'all, of working my butt off in the restaurant, 65 hours plus. Some weeks, y'all, I worked many days, weeks over 90 hours, that if I would have known how many hours I really would have worked, I probably wouldn't even shown up. This was before I had my little boy most of those years. But y'all, I had no end in sight. And after all this time, y'all, the most money I ever had in the bank, working my tail off, was $15,000. And, I come into online business and things took off immediately, y'all. And it's because my excitement, my enthusiasm, I believed in what I was doing. And those to me are elements that have to be necessary right from the get-go. You take that and then you add in you applying action, not being scared to mess up, not worrying about what somebody thinks, and then just start getting out the people, getting seen and getting heard. Those are going to be the elements that's going to produce credibility and momentum. And once you get the momentum going, y'all, you just keep the gas on the pedal and just keep going. You use that momentum to create more momentum. And that's exactly what this is, y'all. Down here it has 8,000. It was actually a $9,000 day I had inside this company called Exitus Elite, which I'm about to show you. $5,000. Even a week later, y'all, I was still having a $7,000 day inside of a business, and I wasn't even doing paid advertising. I've never done any paid advertising. I've chosen to do online business using, Facebook and YouTube and branding me every step of the way. So that's how I choose. Nothing against paid advertising, just whatever way you pick to get out to people, y'all. Focus it that one way. Think about the elements that are necessary to make that one way work. Get good at all those elements and master it. And don't quit. That's all it is, y'all. A second ago, you heard me say, I do Facebook and YouTube. I actually got free from a job with an S3 phone and a Facebook account in the first 6 months. I had, I think, was 6,000. I had a list of over 6,000 people that I had created using just Facebook. And but I had learned that focusing at Facebook and mastering it and not quitting was the answer. Is learning to make it work for me my way. And that's something that every person has to do in online business. But using the exact same elements from then, I decided I wanted to do YouTube because I'd seen other people succeed tremendously well. And the residual work that comes with making YouTube videos 6 months from now can still be making you money, where that Facebook account, pretty much those posts are gone. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot more residual in YouTube. So I decided to do the exact same thing, and I focused only at YouTube. And I don't want to say there's a way of really mastering YouTube, but I did get out and get seen and get heard and made a name for myself, and I reached the goals I wanted to go. I was trying to reach using YouTube. So again, y'all, the thing a lot of y'all people get hung up on is you think that you've got to only do paid advertising and that you're going to hide behind a sales phone and you're going to get rich with nobody knowing who you are. And that's about as far as you can be from it, y'all, because people join people. Doesn't matter to me which way you pick. It's just a matter of doing it correctly and don't take you out. You're the biggest public relations person you're ever going to get, so keep that in mind. All right, y'all, that's all the training for today. All right, I'm going to keep moving forward right here. The business itself, Power Lead Systems, y'all, is how I make my landing pages and sales pages. I'm not going to cover a lot of time on this right here. It's got some pretty incredible. As a matter of fact, if you hit Power Lead Systems right here, it'll take you to a page I've got dedicated to explain Power Lead Systems to you. You're more than welcome to hit that and take a look at it. We went weekly residual income. Every Wednesday is payday. Tomorrow is actually going to be another payday for me. Since I came in the last week of February of 2015, I have not had a week go by that I have not got paid with Power Lead Systems at all. It's been absolutely incredible income. The weird thing, or I wouldn't say weird thing, I've built up enough residual of a team that I don't even promote Power Lead Systems by itself and directly. I've always used Power Lead Systems as the answer to every business I'm doing. So like right now when I'm using Exitus Elite and I'm making that sales funnel, of course Power Lead Systems is in it. I want to give my people in Exitus Elite the answer by, me giving them someone to connect with and, landing pages, sales pages, things of that nature, plus share codes that they can get in and use these. And plus Power Lead Systems is not the answer to Exitus Elite. It's the answer to anything, period. It has been the answer how I got free from a job. It just is. So I always use Power Lead Systems for what it was supposed to be used for. And and though I've made some really good income with Power Lead Systems for sure over the years, even if I didn't make a dollar with it, you could sign me up for the next 5 years, because without it, I can't be in my landing pages. I can't be the one explaining and telling these businesses and giving people the answers with these share codes. It's actually sales funnel duplication that makes the difference for me and my team, and give them the ability to do the same thing, y'all. It's priceless. Now, just to let you know, I am not the only one that has sales funnels for Exitus Elite. My buddy right here, Frank Calabro, has actually got one as well. You're more than welcome to go through there and use that. Also, you don't have to go through Frank. You can go through me. That's fine. We've got everything that you need just right here, and it's been a really good sales funnel itself. I've seen other people succeeding with it as well. How well does this stuff work, y'all? Well, let's see here. Let me go back to this. This was yesterday morning, me making $1,000. I made $40,000 in the first 30 days. I came into Exitus Elite. I came back in November of 2018, and I started building a sales funnel. The fourth lead I got went $1,000. That's another $1,000 commission. The business just works, y'all. And even if you're not using landing page sales pages that we provide from y'all, I want to have a business that can stand alone and be solid enough, professional enough. And to me, that's exactly what Exitus Elite is capable of doing. So if you wanted and just absolutely wanted to run it without Power Lead Systems, you're not going to hurt my feelings, y'all. But let me tell you a couple things you need to know about Exitus Elite. Number one, the owner has always been accessible. He contacts me. He contacts other leaders. He's in the Facebook group he posted yesterday morning, letting them know new changes we've got coming, to Exitus Elite. Everything that we have in Exitus Elite is going to be 1/3 the business now. If somebody wanted to run just that, that's great. But there's going to be other ways of getting paid. That's already being, that's what he was actually messaging on yesterday. So a lot of big changes are coming in, good changes to come into Exitus Elite. Nothing to take away from what we have, but just adding to it other options. one of the best things I've seen is the fact that Paul Stevenson, the owner, has always put the people first, the members themselves, that's in the business. What can we do to make it better for you? If we make changes and they don't work, don't worry. I'm going to manage the business and put it back like it's supposed to be. And I don't have a problem with someone trying to make something better. What I've seen in the past, y'all, is someone go make changes to a business, mess the business up, and then won't man enough to fix it, and would leave it and would literally kill the business. I've seen it happen so many times that, I don't have a problem with the owner managing it. And there's nobody I have seen manage a business, period, better than Paul Stevenson. And contacting me, contacting other owners, and leaders, wanting to know what can we do to make this thing better. Now, if you haven't never seen any of the pages, I would highly suggest it. They're all really polished. They're very updated. There's all sorts of pages you can use that you can go through and take a look at what kind of packages we have and things of that nature. Y'all, to be honest, everything that you need to know and understand is in the sales funnel that I've got here below. So I want you to hit that as opposed to me trying to explain everything inside, right here in this time. I'm going to show you some commissions I've made and things of that nature, but I want y'all to take the time to go through and listen to it and see the sales funnels, see everything for yourself. Y'all, most of the time when you've got this right here and you click this business for Exitus Elite, it's just going to take you to a sign up page. I don't want you to go directly to there. I want you to go and see this itself, the video that explains the business, gives you access to some more things. Here's some, people giving testimonials, not just me. Now, I'm not the only one that's made a lot of money in this business. There's a lot of people that's made really good money. Dan right here is my buddy. Miss Jennifer right here. Darren right here. We've done several opportunities at the exact same time. May not be in the same teams, but I know who he is. He's been around. He got a lot of pretty good reputation for himself. I would say that Exitus Elite's probably, in my mind, it's $1,000 business. And the reason why it stands out in my mind as such a sweet spot is $1,000, y'all, gives you the ability to change your life when every email that you get. And just a minute ago I showed you a picture of me going like I was surprised and stuff like that. But y'all, how many people do you know have never made $1,000 online? How many people do you know have been part of these $18 businesses or something like that, where it would take how many people for you to even make any money? Nobody got an online business to make $18. So what I had learned was a lot of people were coming into Exitus Elite that were not doing the $18 businesses because they saw the bigger picture. You really think about it, how many people, if you were to make $10,000, how many people at $18 would it take? It would take a freaking army of people. Here, it wouldn't even take 10 people. And the way that we get paid, this is a one-up system. So it would take 2 people. Let me explain this to you. So let's say that you brought me in. You're at the $1,000 level. You're the G1000. And I came in. The very first person I bring in is going to be me making my money back. The reason we do that is because we want you to get reimbursed as quick as you can. You've already broke even now. The second one you bring in, or I would bring in, would be a pass up to you. So now you're going to make $1,000 that came from me. And not only the $1,000, that person is yours. So this person is going to be just like you personally sponsored me, the exact same thing. And then their first one's going to be theirs. The second one's going to go up to you. That's exactly the kind of business you want to be in. And then after that, everything I make after is my money. Unlimited. No period, no stop ever. I don't ever have to pass up another one. So with that being said, it don't take 10 people from you to personally sponsor to make $10,000. If you had 5 people and all 5 of them had the pass-ups, well, you got $10,000 off of 5 people. If you personally sponsored 3, yet those pass-ups kept coming up, and plus the person itself getting another one in, it's unlimited. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The possibilities of making big money with people who signed up to make real money in online business is high. It's a high ratio, y'all. And I think because it being $1,000, it's not out of reach for people to buy it. And every email you get saying you just made $1,000 is priceless. So to me, that makes it the sweet spot. It's good to come in, and it's awesome to get the emails. And so between the both, there's that little spot right here. Now, I've seen other businesses where I think, when we've tried this in Exitus Elite as well, I'll tell you, where we made $300 more. So we made $1,300 every time someone come in. The number of people dropped off tremendously because of the fact that $1,300 was just a little bit out of reach for them, having to pay $1,300 for the package itself, right? So after about 2 weeks, what did Paul Stevenson do? He's like, you know what, y'all? We tried some. It didn't do well. Let's go back. Bam. Now, when he's saying let's go back, you got to understand, he's making all new pages, all new videos, all new everything, and he's doing it for us over and over and over again. Those are the kind of management skills that I want from any owner, and that's what he does, y'all. So I've covered a couple of things right here. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about Exitus Elite because, y'all, to be honest, that's what this is for. Understand that there's 4 packages, the G100, G250, G500, and G1000. You can go down here and listen to this video. I explain all of it. I show you the kind of money I made, how it changed my life, paid my house off, things of that nature. I'll also show you the packages itself. I go in this video down here, but a little bit, about halfway down the page. And you can click right here, and I'll show you what each package is, what all was in it, how I was impressed, how I use things, stuff like that, So all that's in here as well. I've got charts that I use in the video that's right here, accessible. You click it, it goes big, and you got the testimonials. This is everything that you basically need, not only for you to understand it, and get access to Exitus Elite, but also for your downline to understand it as well. Now let me show you some realization right here, y'all. This is me from Power Lead Systems. Now we've got some upgrades in Power Lead Systems, and I'm going to tell you how important these upgrades are. This is gold right here. Gold to me is not an upgrade. That is minimal. Gold means that you're an affiliate. It means that every person that you get in, you're going to make $20 a month for them using their tools, plus you get a true 50% match of everything they make, period. Not just one person, but every person that's in your team. You're going to make a 50% match bonus. So let's say that you sponsored me. I make $600 in gold members this month in gold. Then you make $300 because I made $600, and it doesn't come from me. It's a true 50% match bonus. Now you ask yourself, how's that happen? 53 a month, y'all, is what makes you an affiliate. Out of the 53, 30 of it goes back to the people, right? So you understand we're getting a higher ratio of income than Power Lead Systems is. Now, out of that 30, 20 of it goes to you for sponsoring them, and then 10 from the person above you for them sponsoring you. So that's where the 30 is coming in at that 50% match bonus. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what gold is. Gold gives you the ability to make landing pages, sales pages, emails, marketing, all sorts of trainings inside of it that comes with it. Weekly hangouts and webinars 2 days a week, every Wednesday, every Thursday. Sometimes we even have more special ones on top of it. We got 46,000 people inside the Facebook group. Gives you the ability to make share codes, use share codes, any kind of business, whatever you wanted to do, y'all. This is really becomes a business in a box. You've heard it said that before, but this really is. And it becomes whatever you want it to be. Power Lead Systems is not a small business in the sense of if it's the answer for any business, then the capabilities are unlimited. And to me, that's really what Power Lead Systems is. Now, with that being said, I'm going to move a lot quicker, y'all. Diamond, 147 one time is a training. It's got a lot of training that's provided inside of it. Out of 147 for the package, 125 of it goes back to the people. Now listen to that ratio, $125, y'all. Out of the 125, 100 of it goes to you for every time one of your people goes diamond that's underneath you. $25 for every time one of your downline gets paid $100, then you make it $25. Now, the beautiful thing about Diamond, Platinum, and Master Traffic Institute, all three of them are the exact same, y'all, at least in this way, is doesn't matter how far down they are, if someone goes Diamond, Platinum, or Master Traffic Institute, all three upgrades, it's going to go up to the next person who's qualified. Now, that would mean somebody 10 spaces down or 20 spaces below me, I don't know who they are, doesn't even matter. If I'm next in line, then I'm going to get paid for that commission, whichever one it is, or maybe for all of them. So it becomes real quick, y'all, that you need to be upgraded to make money inside this business, or you're going to wind up losing money on a regular basis. Not losing it, but you're going to see what I'm saying. You get emails every time someone upgrades inside of Diamond, Platinum, and Master Traffic Institute. Now, if it's Diamond, you've just made $100. If it's Platinum, you made $400. If it's Master Traffic Institute, you've made $1,000, right? Now, if you did not do one of those, any of them, and someone goes that, then you get an email letting you know you just lost either $100, $400, $1,000, or all of them. And a lot of people, y'all, they do come in here and go all in at the same time. And you're talking about, you want to make a bad day, y'all. These emails are coming one way or the other. And I'm about to show them to you in just a second. And either you're going to get paid or you're going to give your money away. And that's something you really need to think about, y'all. But it's absolutely incredible. Master Traffic Institute, I'm actually one of the leaders, has some of my training videos that are in it. Talk mainly about branding myself, Facebook, a little bit about YouTube, stuff like that. So we've got other leaders that's done really well inside of Power Elite Systems. And we were asked to provide training for Master Traffic Institute. So we're actually in the sales funnel, in the business itself. Platinum, y'all, I've gotten a lot of platinums. The diamonds itself, I got over 200 diamonds, or 200 diamonds in the first 2 years. I don't even know how many I've gotten now. There's been quite a few of them. Platinum, y'all, come on a regular basis, are $400 commissions. Pour 97 one time, $450 goes back to the people. Absolutely incredible. Once again, $400 for you for sponsoring someone, $50 for your upline just because they sponsored you. If you got paid, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, let me show you some of the emails right here, y'all. This was January the 30th, so this is just a couple of days ago. This is a fast start bonus. What this is one of my downline made $1,000. Because he made $1,000, I made $200. This is Master Traffic Institute. So this is making $200. This would have been an email saying I just lost $200. Not only that, because it was one of my downline that got paid $1,000, right? I would have already got an email saying I lost $1,000 plus the $200 because I had not upgraded. That's how this works. It's sickening, y'all. Before long, either you're gonna love them or you're gonna hate these emails. 2 days before, this is Shawn. You just earned $100. This is for, I think it was a diamond, if I'm not mistaken. Again, whatever it is, it was $100, so that's $300 right here. Here's a diamond right here, that's $400. That's came in, so that's $200, $300, $400 in the same week. And this is January the 23rd. Here's another diamond. So that's $500 this week between diamonds and Master Traffic Institute that I would have lost. Those would have been emails that would be making me sick right now, because I had not got myself aligned to get paid. Now, a lot of y'all, you're thinking, I'm going to give you the answers right here to how to get upgrades, y'all. Tell people about the importance of Diamond, Platinum, and Master Traffic Institute, just like I'm doing it right now. That's all you got to do, y'all. There's nobody more influential to a person that's coming to a business than their sponsor. And if you're sitting here on day one, day two, telling them, look, y'all, this is Diamond. $147 one time, $125 goes back to the people. You're going to get these emails. Either you're going to love them, you're going to hate them. I've gotten 200 of them. This is the kind of information they need to hear. Master Traffic Institute, y'all, $1,000 commissions. And that's what I was just telling you about. Same thing with, Exitus Elite. $1,000 changes lives, y'all. And you understand, y'all. Here's gold members right here. I've got some more gold members down below. I'm not going to scroll down. Let's go this way. I think here's a new gold member that came in just a couple of days ago. Let me show you up here, y'all. Let's see, I've got 10 leads that's come in. Okay, here you go. This is me making $1,000 right here. It says Shawn. This is the the young lady came in. This was yesterday itself. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. When you get yourself, and look at all this right here is transfer. Here's some more payments. This comes from the sales funnel also. New gold members right here. You've got to get yourself aligned to get paid. And if you're coming into a business that you believe in and you're not going all in, y'all, you're shooting yourself in the foot a lot worse than you realize. And inside of Power Elite Systems, by me not going upgrading, and being quiet about it, you kind of say to yourself, well, if I don't say anything to anybody, maybe I won't lose them. But see, when we get in the Facebook group where there's 46,000 people, Shawn's not the only one making money. There's a lot of people in there, y'all. And you're going to see people on a regular basis going, Master Traffic Institute, $1,000, $400, $100 for diamonds, and a bunch of people doing so, succeeding on a regular basis. That is the purpose of that Facebook group, is not only for it to help you with, staying on, on your path, and maybe ask questions and seeing updates and stuff like that. That's great. That's, of course, it's what a Facebook group is also for, but it's also for motivating your people and maybe you to see what kind of money's here. So let's say that I'm all in, you don't go all in, and then they get in the Facebook group, and here I am showing me making 200 diamonds. I just take a screenshot and just bam, there you go. This is as many, it looks like ant writing. How many hundreds of days? Some of them having 200 to 300 a day, just diamonds alone, or platinums or whatever. And I'm motivating people in the Facebook group. And recently I've seen people upgrade because of motivation itself from people upgrading and getting paid, right? How would you like to know that you had 20 of your people inside that group that were excited about a brand new business, and they're seeing this from 5 different leaders or people making money, and you haven't upgraded? What do you think is going to happen, y'all? These emails are coming. You're just going to have to get aligned. So it becomes real quick, y'all. Either you're going to be aligned to make money, or you're going to wind up losing it, period. Okay? Now, as far as Exitus Elite, I showed you where I just got money right here. I'm going to go one step further than that. I'm actually going to log into my PayPal. PayPal works fine for me when it comes for, Exitus Elite or any business. So once this comes through, okay, $970.70. Now what that $29.30 is I keep PayPal legit. This money was used from a business. I want it to be as a business. It's not friends and family. I could have got them to send friends and family. I want my PayPal account to be as, as on the good to go as it can get. You know what I'm saying? Keep them happy. So that's one thing that a lot of people may not like PayPal about or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Treat them right. They're going to do you right. And that's how I've been. That's why I don't have a problem with my account. So $29 went to PayPal for me making $1,000, right? Now, I'm about to transfer this right to my bank. I'm going to show you how real this is. It's going to be real time. Transfer to my bank. And I'm going to go straight to my bank account. And 970, every bit of it's going here. I should have checked Udemy. Udemy is actually another business that's in here. It's sorry, no biggie. I make money on Udemy on a regular basis. Okay, your transfer $970.70 has now just been transferred to my bank. It'll be in tomorrow if you know how PayPal works. And that's it, y'all. I mean, this is just as legit as it gets. I'll probably get an email in just a second letting me know that I've, just sent a transfer, something over. And that's it, y'all. And look, y'all, if you notice, there it is. That's this service from PayPal. Let me know I'm just sending it so you know it's real. Okay. I'm not getting real big lead numbers. I'm not doing paid advertising. I use YouTube. I'm posting on my timeline, some on Facebook, things of that nature. So me, on average, y'all, may make 5, 7, maybe 10 leads a day, somewhere like that. Not a lot. But understand, when they come from a YouTube world, or if they get a chance to connect directly to me, I can still make ridiculous income on a regular basis. And this is all I do for a living. I don't have any bills, y'all. Now, if I wanted to do paid advertising, that's great. Commissions like this, you go spend, $500 to get, a lot of leads or something like that. Just make sure you do it right. Give them someone that they're going to connect to, y'all. To me, it's failure if I'm in a Facebook group and the people beside me don't even know I'm their sponsor. That's failure. To me, that's failure at the biggest dimensions humanly possible. I want them to know who I am. So when I post to my timeline, let me show you something, y'all. This is me on my timeline right here, right? This is the image I just posted up here right recently. I take this and go to my Facebook group, Action Taker Success Group, and I might have posted it somewhere else. I think there might have been the only 2 I've done. Here's a little motivational thing I've done this morning. Being on the fence is only good for splinters and a sore butt. Just being a little bit of realization about this. Here's some something I said a couple of years ago, 2 years ago. This is me getting paid. Let's see. This is what it said. Getting paid in my sleep, and this is exactly what great dreams are made of. Who else could use some sleep like this? Everything you need is right here. That's my sales funnel right here. So it says this is the before making $1,000 in my sleep. There's $1,000 coming in, and this is after sleeping with like a baby. Just being playful and stuff like that. These are the pictures I took to do that. This is me congratulating Miss Janelle yesterday for coming in, to the business. This is me with people, all sorts of things, y'all. I get a lot of motivational things. I congratulate people for coming into the business. You know, Leslie Marks coming into the business. This is me and my little boy. Every day I go get my little boy from school. If it's pretty outside, we go get like a pizza, go to the park. I spend 2 hours every day with just me and him doing something after school. If it's something just going to eat or coming home and him playing a video game and me sitting on the couch beside him or something like that. This is the reason I got free from a job, y'all. I will tell you, man, if it's not for my little boy right here, I would not be making this video. I would be working my tail off at some restaurant right now, probably about 20 pounds lighter because I was running my tail off, looking like death because I was give out. Last year, y'all, I bought a little sports car, a little convertible, Jaguar Sapphire Blue, beautiful Jaguar with a ivory leather interior. It's kind of my dream car, to be honest. And so last year I spent a good deal of the spring, summer, and fall. I drove to Tampa, Florida, y'all, and spent a week there and enjoyed the trip there and all the way back. I'd never driven anywhere like that because restaurants wouldn't allow me to do that. I could never go anywhere like that, not being the man in charge of a restaurant. After a couple of days, the business starts going downhill, and I don't care who you are. That happens. So freedom, y'all, to me, has been it's I can't describe it. You know, I would fight for freedom now in a heartbeat. And my little boy, y'all, if you don't know what being home every day, my dad used to work 70 hours a week plus in the summertime. He was the plant manager of a big old pickle plant near where I live at. For 26 years, he was there, in 27 years, he was in that plant, right? And in the summertime, he was in charge of the night shift and worked during the day shift. So it's called green season. I never saw my dad in the summertime, y'all. I'm not trying to put my dad down. I'm just saying he was working too much. I've been home with my little boy for 4 years. What do you think is meant to me? What do you think is meant to him? This is just a normal day that I would have killed to have working in the restaurants. You need to find something that you believe in. You need to get behind somebody that's got the answers. And I'm telling you the answers, y'all. It's not even hard. I mean, people, 58 people, 59, 60 people like or did something to that. So I do put some personal stuff up here at the same time. But most of this stuff, y'all, is going to be me looking kind of younger there before I have my beard. This is me making some thumbnails and stuff like that, trying new things and stuff like that. But y'all, what you need to do, seriously, y'all, is go through and take a look at everything. Get this back over here. Take a look at that. I want you to go through. I want you to take a look at everything. Listen to it in my own words. I'm going to give you a little special message at the end, you know, telling you when I got free from the job, something that's really meant a lot to me and my little boy. That's in there as well. And then go through and take a look at everything. And then just go ahead and jump in it, y'all. If this is Exitus Elite video and you're looking for it, you already know how much it is, and you want to know if it's real. Oh yeah, it's very real. I just sent $1,000 to my bank account, or $970. Y'all, every bill I've got is $1,100. This is not including Power Lead Systems at all. Tomorrow when I get paid, y'all, is more than enough. Believe me, more than enough to pay every bill I've got between today and tomorrow. Nothing else. This is the kind of business that can change your life. The owner's been around forever in both businesses. They've both been around for more than 4 years. They have paid immediately or every week like clockwork. The upgrades are very much worth it. The businesses are rock solid. They're the kind of owners that you want to be with, and they're accessible all the time. And it just doesn't get better than that. It just isn't. The reason I chose Exitus Elite over other businesses remotely close to it, because a lot of y'all don't realize the other businesses are the ones who mimicked Exitus Elite. Now, I grant you, one of the best compliments you can ever get is to have someone duplicate you, but I've seen them duplicate it to the point that it's ridiculous. Even word for word on the same pages. It's crazy. But there's more heart in Exitus Elite than any other business. So if you've seen some other one-up systems and stuff and you're thinking about, you might want to talk with people that's in Exitus Elite or maybe both and ask them what they think, because that's what I did. And I can tell y'all, I'm tickled to death with my decision. And all of 2019, I have absolutely no problem getting emails like this, and Power Elite Systems building my team and giving people the answers. So go ahead and sign up, y'all. Give me a call. My phone number is down there below. I keep it in every video just for Exitus Elite. So if you'd like to give me a call and talk to me or message me, friend me on Facebook, y'all. That's fine. This is what I'm here for every day. You're not going to bother me. Only problem with online business is if you don't have anybody ask the questions. So that's something to think about. If you're already in Exitus Elite and you need Power Elite Systems, and you'd like to be part of that team, to come in our team, I'd be tickled to death to have you aboard on that. And if you'd like to use, share codes I've got with the 20 landing pages, more than welcome to do that. Edit them, make them into your own. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I have several downline that do that, and they do an incredible job. Some sales phones are better than mine, looking, to be honest. And if you needed the share code for, Frank's right here, just ask me. I'll give you everything I need. I've got everything set up. We've got the answers for you for Exitus Elite, Power Elite Systems, rock solid businesses that's going to be around, and I've got the answers for you for 2019 and beyond. All right. If you need anything, y'all, let me know. Go ahead and sign up and get in touch with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the Facebook groups. Appreciate it.